Hi, good day. This is Michael with Iconasys. Today we'll be doing a real-time workflow video shooting a 360 product view of a purse. I've connected my compatible camera via USB. The application that you're seeing here is our Iconasys ShutterStream 360 software. I'm also working with our medium USB turntable, Acrylic Riser kit, as well as our LumiPad 360 lighting setup. So I've enabled live view. This is a real-time preview of what my camera sees. While in the live view mode, we do have full control over our camera settings, so we can start to adjust our camera settings for our lighting environment and optimize the exposure. So I'm going to make a couple quick changes to my aperture and shutter speed. The other thing that we can actually do is adjust our focal point. So I'm going to go and view up close, 1:1, and start to make adjustments to my focal point to bring this into focus. Looks like we've done a pretty good job at the focus there. Overall exposure looks great as well. These will remain fixed for the entire sequence of images that we'll be shooting in a 360 product view. Simply from here, what we can do is enter into the 360 shooting mode, and we're going to pre-rotate our turntable. Now, what we can do in the real-time preview while pre-rotating our turntable is to, first and foremost, ensure that our object is positioned in the center of the turntable. The next thing that we're going to want to do is adjust our crop markers. That is, this rectangle that I'm defining on my screen here, this is basically a pre-crop, meaning that when I start shooting, it's only going to take pictures of what's inside this area that I define right here. So we'll again visually ensure that we'll position our object correctly in the center of the turntable, and the next thing that we're doing here is just ensuring that our object stays inside the crop area that we define. And after we've confirmed that that looks good, we'll continue to our next step, which will actually be the shooting. So I'll stop my turntable at my first frame, or where I wish to shoot my first frame. I'm going to shoot the number of frames. Users can select from 8 up to 72. For the purpose of this demo, I'll shoot 24, and I simply hit my start button. Now that is going to automate my image capture in a turn, stop, snap workflow. As images are captured, they're going to be uploaded from our camera directly to the application so we can see real-time feedback as far as the results that we're getting. Okay, so we can see that our 360 image capture process is complete. The entire shooting time for 24 frames was about 2 minutes. I will select all my images using the batch select tool and enter them into the editing mode. Inside of here we do have a vast image editing suite in which we can start to make some adjustments. Maybe we want to do some slight adjustments to color correction, and also increase the sharpness. Again, there is a very vast tool, which users do have a lot of tools inside of here that they can use to really optimize things. So I'm just going to change the color just a tad on this, and after I've made my editing changes, what I can simply do from here is hit apply to all. So in a batch process, it's going to take that editing change that I'd set and apply it to every single frame in the 360 sequence that we've captured. Okay, now that we've completed our batch editing process, we'll simply go ahead and output these. Users do have the full ability to batch rename and batch resize all their images, as well as a list of other features. For instance, maybe we want all these images in our 360 view at 1,000 pixels wide. We're also going to rename it purse. It'll rename it sequentially 0, 1 through 24, and again resize all to 1,000 pixels wide. I will hit OK, and we will take a look at the folder where we're outputting these images. Okay, now that we've output all our images, our very last step in the 360 creation process is to batch select all our images, drag and drop them into the included 360 View Creator application. This application is responsible for creating our interactive 360 product view. As you can see, the output that we've just created here. Users do have full control over customizing the buttons, the size, the spin rate, the spin direction, and simply from here, we're just going to rename our output file. We'll choose save, and in just a few seconds we have our web ready 360 product view, and let's take a look at that. We'll view that locally in a browser here. And as you can see, what we just created here in just a few minutes. 360 product view with pure white backgrounds instantly. Thank you.